Welcome all. Man aged 45 buys a 15-year with profit endowment assurance with a basic sum assured of 25,000. This is now with profit endowment, okay? With profit is the extra one. With a basic sum assured of 25,000, determine the single premium to be paid for this assurance, assuming that simple reversionary bonuses of 6% per annum vest at the end of the policy year, and that death benefit are payable at the end of year of death. Assume M92 ultimate mortality and 4% per annum interest. Initial expense given, renewal expense given. But initial renewal expenses are bit easier as compared to the last problem. But in any case, you never mind, things are repetitive. You will see 10 questions of these types. By the next class, you will feel totally fine. Fortunately for you, this is so easy now. Initial expense is only 200 here. Renewal expense 30 at the start of each policy year, excluding the first. Okay. So 1 1. There we had 2 2. So if you write initial expense only, expenses, EPV of expenses, who can answer? What answer? I mean, what will be the expression here? 200 fixed at 0 and 30 here. A, what I need to write? 30 at the start of each policy here. Who can write? Who can answer? What will be the expected present value of expense here? And EPP of income or premiums, it's one time premium given. Okay, so it's so easy, single premium. So this is B and this one is 200 plus 30. What I need to write here? Because it's not 130. See, remember, whatever way you calculate the expected present value of premium, same way you have to calculate the expected present value of expense. Because premiums are, the only difference is premiums are collected in advance. So we write due. The expenses, renewal expenses are not collected in advance. Will not write due. There will be no other difference. In place of P, you have to write 30. That's all. Here we have not written A 45 because it's not a annual premium. Okay, it's a single premium. Otherwise, whatever expression you write here, the same expression you have to write here. No due. If you write due here, no due. In addition to that, it's a 15 year. Okay, so 15 year. That's all. All right. So this part is not a problem. Even we have completed 2 parts now. This is this one and this one. Now we have to find EPV of outgo. Now here something new you have. Here we are talking about with profit endowment assurance. And in with profit endowment assurance, the minimum, there is a basic sum assured, that is 25,000. Minimum, that is the minimum benefit, plus 4% per annum interest. Okay. Now, assuming simple reversionary bonuses of 4% per annum vest at the end of each policy year. Okay. Again, there is a meaning of vesting at the end of each policy year. Let me explain that. You have to remember, if you start thinking, oh, I don't know this, that's wrong. You don't know. Yes, you don't know. That's why you have joined the class, right? You have to know. So if something new you see, you try to understand it. Don't get frightened. Don't think that you don't know. You don't know. That you have to accept it. You don't know, you try to know. Whatever you know now, and things are repetitive, let me tell you. Because here also people struggle when they see waste wall. This means, let me draw a line. Again, see, waste at the end of each policy year. That means, listen carefully. If the person dies during this year, benefit will be payable here. What is the benefit? Benefit is minimum sum assured 25,000. That much only you will get. Because the bonus system that will start from where? from here. How? Condition that the person survived. Here they will see that the person survived 1 year. Now they will say we are vesting 4%. What is that? 4%? 4% per annum. Okay. 6% per annum. Okay, bonus of 6% per annum. Vest at the end of each policy year. Simple reversionary bonus of 6%. So what is 6% of 25,000? I don't know. 6%. Okay, whatever it is. So that extra amount they will vest here. Okay, simple bonus. So next time, whatever it is, we will add anyway. So now if the person dies here, what will be the amount here? Because on his name already vested 4%. Okay, now the sum assured changed. Here sum assured was written on his head. If you die, 25,000 you will get. He died, I mean, they gave 25,000 here at the end of year of death normally. Remember, I'm repeating once again. They said if you die, now you're fit and fine, and on your head, this is their basic sum assured. If you die during the first year, we'll pay at the end of the year 25,000, means this amount. So the amount is vested here, the minimum sum basic sum assured, but benefit will be payable here. When you join a company, they will say we'll pay you 50,000 per annum. That is your starting salary. That means they will not pay now. If you work for a month, at the end of the month, you will get the salary. You will get that the salary, the amount. Okay. Similarly here. Now that you survived here, so in that case, person died. Now that this person survived, now the sum assured changed. 4%, 6%, right? So let me add that here. So I can write 25,000 into 1.06. This is the new amount now. So if the person dies here, sorry, not here. Now that the person survives here, here the benefit is, here it was 25,000. But now it's changed to 25,000 into 1.06. This is the amount they say we vested. Now your sum assured increased. If you die here, you will get this amount here. It's like this. Let me draw here properly. Sum assured here 25,000. Remember, here 25,000 they vested for the first time. 25 point into 1.06. Here 25 into, it's not square, it's not compound, right? 1 plus 2 into 0.06. Okay, 1.12 maybe. Here 25 into 1.18. Here 25 into, that way. Simple formula I'm using, not compound formula, not power formula. Simple means it goes here 6%. Okay, so these are the vested amount, but benefit amount where you will get, that is what you need to understand. Okay, this benefit vested here, they are saying obviously this guy will not get. If he dies here, then this benefit will be payable here. This benefit will be payable here if this guy dies here. That way this benefit will come here. This benefit will be paid here. This benefit will be paid here. That way it will go. Because this is the end of the year. Now tell me how it will be. Vested at the end of the year. So when the benefit will start, the benefits will be like this. I'm not writing when they are vested. Okay, if the person dies here, you will get 25,000 only. If the person survives here, then here 6% will be added, and here the benefit will be 25 into 1.04. That way it will continue. And you have to find the expected present value here. This expression I will show you. Now, this part only you need to understand, okay? All others are very easy. We have discussed already. Yeah, expenses we found already. And what more? Premium is one time anyway. So the only thing is we need to find this one, this expression. Now, how it's written here, the 25,000, they've divided. So initially, it becomes a little bit difficult to understand. Okay, if you see the directly see the solution expression and all that, but how you can get it is this way. Actually, what they've done is this one and this one you need to add. You see, this is term assurance, and this is pure endowment. When you find the expression, you will get this way. I'm writing. So 23,500. This one we have a 45 plus, you divide this one, okay, into two parts. This I've written, this one you divide into two parts. 23,500 a plus another 23, sorry, 23 you subtract, 23 means you will get 24, right? 24,000. Because I want to add this one and this one, I need to find 23,500 from here. So if you find 23,500, okay, 24 will get 47,500. Okay, yeah, it's here, right? It's here anyway. So what I'm doing once again, this is here. Yeah, this is here actually, the second one if you see. So what will happen is these two you can add. If you take this common, this is your term, this is pure endowment, and you will get this term. Okay, this is there anyway, and another 24,000 pure endowment is here. Maybe this way you will understand properly, whatever way it is. But that 1,500 first you need to understand. See, 1,500, 6% of 25,000 is 1,500. Okay, so if you write in a number line, the benefits will be like this. Here 25,000. Let me erase all. Here 25,000. Here the bonus will be added, 25,000 plus 1,500 bonus, that is 6% extra. Here benefit will be 25,000 plus 3,000, another 1,500. It's simple interest. This way it will continue. So you can divide 23,500, this one, into two parts. This is 23,500 you can make. This is 23,500, 23,500. All you can make. This part you will get. Okay. A 4515. Wait for a minute. And if you check, this is your endowment. Okay, this part is your endowment, because in the question it's endowment. So this is your endowment benefit. This part is over. Now the remaining part, if you see, you will get 1,500 here. How about this? 3,000 here, right? 2 into 1,500. Here 3 into 1,500. Is it? See, 23,500 we have taken already. We have 3,000 plus 1,500, 4,500. So 3 into 1,500. So 1,500 if you take common, 1, 2, 3, that way, this part. This one also. This is term. This is not endowment. Okay, this is term. Why this is not endowment? Because there is no final benefit. Final benefit is written here. This is an endowment. So 23,500 we have written. Okay, if you want, you can make this one and this one separately. But if you combine both, it will be easier for you. Okay, one benefit. So the last benefit, suppose the person will not die. You go to the last part. These are the possible cases that he will die. Suppose he will not die. You will survive. Then what is the final benefit? Okay, you can count this way. First year 25,000, then 25,000 plus 1,500, then 25,000 plus 3,000, then 25,000 plus 4,500. Like that, last year you need to count. You see how many years you have? 15 years, right? So 15 years into 15. What is 15 into 15? What will be the final benefit? Okay, final benefit, I mean, if this is 0, 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, at 15 you have to find. See, at 3, we have written 3 into 1,500, right? Extra, because this we have already taken. This we have already taken. So 3 into 1,500 is here. What is the last one? Last one will be 15 into 1,500. What is that? 24,000 is written here. Okay. So no. This is the term one, pure endowment one, 24,000. So 20 total will be more. Total will be, because we have already taken 23,500. Total final benefit will be this 24 plus 23. That is 47,000. Yeah, it's written here, pure endowment, 47,500. You need to check that. Okay. How can you check that? I think 47,500. That is, see, this is 22,500 plus 25,000. Okay. If you add, that is 47,500. So the best way for you is to do this one. Okay, you write all the payments. It's 15, it's not more like 30 or 40. So 15 payments you can write. The best way is to write all the payments and then check one by one term and match each term. If you have any problem, let me know next time. You take your time. Okay, instead of asking or worrying now, you take your time, you calculate, you do it, then ask me. I'll send you the word file as well. Complete it. Now the next one is Sam aged 40 buys a 20-year term assurance with a sum assured of 150,000 payable immediately on death. Now quarterly premium. Initial expense 60% of the total annual premium plus 110. Two things. Renewal expense 30 per annum from year 2 onwards. Not a new problem, right? See, you must feel well now. Here, EPV of premium, quarter premium, 4p in a year. It's not new. The term is old. Benefit 150,000. Bar is there, 1 plus 1.04 power 4 half you have to write. This is not new. Expenses is new. 60% of the annual premium. Annual means here quarterly you are paying premiums, but you have to consider annual premium. P. On annual premium 4p, you have to take 60%. You go through the question and see it once again. And 110. So this is your initial expense. Renewal expense, either you write 30 A, it's select mortality. This way you write. Or if you write a dot here, you have to subtract -1. So when can you write directly this way? It's like this. Sometimes this also creates a problem. 30, 30, 30 we have. So normally dues are given in the table. So what they do is they add another 30, they subtract 30. So this one becomes this, and this 30 is here. If you multiply 30 into 1, 30. 30 if you take common, you will get this one. Or you forget about this. From here, you use a area 1. Anyway, you have to find from the table this way. Okay. So here, why they use this way? Because it's not a whole life. In whole life, you can write, if you write this way, I mean, you can connect these two. Okay. You check this one. So the only addition is you add 30, subtract 30. this one you write this way, and minus 30 minus 1 is here multiplied by 30. That's all. And another explanation is here. Now number 4, calculate the single premium that should be paid by Mr. Says age 60 for an annuity of 8,000. This is the annuity. Okay, the company is giving annuity. This is the annuity benefit. Company benefit is in the form of an annuity. So what you need to do is you have to find the present value. When you find the present value, you have to consider the annuity here. The benefit is in the form of an annuity, pension plan. Okay, so it's a very straightforward problem. 8,500 and monthly benefit in advance, it's written. This is over. And initial expense given. Okay, 1.5% of the premium. Acha, here renewal expense, it will increase this way. You need not write this term. Okay, you already know how to write. I explained you. Go through that and change the interest from 6% to 4% and use this term directly. So this is not required at all. Directly you write this and find this value. Then add everything and find the premium. It's easy.